everyone. This is May 16, 2016. A meeting of the Township Committee. The notice requirements provided for in the Open Public Meetings Act have been satisfied. Notice of this meeting was properly given by transmission to the Star Ledger, the Independent, and the True River Times, and by posting at the Middletown Township Municipal Building and filing with the Township Clerk on January 7, 2016. Committeeman Massell.
Here.
Committeewoman Murray.
Here.
Committeeman Sedambrino.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Here.
Mayor Sharpenberger.
Here.
Wait. We're going to do a separate roll call. We have Mayor Reed DeFortuna.
Here.
Mayor Jordan Lefkowitz.
Here.
Mayor Aiden McMenemy.
Here.
And Mayor Nicole Strager.
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I'd like to ask for a moment of silence to honor our troops serving worldwide, defending our constitutions, freedoms, and way of life. Thank you. I'd just like to begin before we start the certificates of appreciation and proclamations to let everybody know who is not involved with the Mayor for a Day program that the 4 children that are on the dais with the Township Committee are part of a Mayor for a Day award, and they basically won their chance to be Mayor for a Day from their individual schools, and we welcome them here tonight to go through the proclamations with us. And then we're going to have a brief recess to let them go and finish their homework. Okay, so for tonight's, we have the first proclamation, which is a proclamation declaring June 11th and 12th, 2016 as the Relay for Life Days in Middletown Township. At this time, I'd like to invite Violet and Brianna Roach to please come forward.
First of all, thank you for coming out. Anybody who's not familiar with the Relay for Life program, it really is, it's an amazing event, and I'm going to explain a little bit more. But I've been to a few of them, and this is where people sleep outside. Is it North or North? North, okay. And it's really impressive, and anybody who's, any family members or friends probably will be touched by this at some point. So what they do is so important. It really is. It's incredible how much we need this. The good news is, about Sloan Cameron coming to Middletown here, which I think is going to be great for the town and for the service it's going to provide. We're very excited about that. And hopefully things will only get better from that. I'm going to read the proclamation and turn it over to you, okay? Whereas the American Cancer Society is a nationwide community-based volunteer health organization dedicated to eliminating cancer as a major health problem through research, education, advocacy, and service. And whereas Relay for Life is the American Cancer Society's nationwide signature activity and a celebration of life where they celebrate, remember, and fight back. And whereas Relay for Life is a community event that celebrates survivors, remembers those who have lost their battle with cancer, and unites our community to fight against the disease that is taking too much from too many. And whereas because cancer never sleeps, Relay for Life teams spend the night camping out, enjoying music and engaging in family activities together, while team members walk around allowed the track relay style for the duration of this event. And whereas Relay for Life in Middletown will be held June 11th and June 12th, 2016 at Middletown High School North. Now therefore, I, Mayor Jerry P. Schaffenberger, and the Middletown Township Committee do hereby proclaim June 11th and June 12th, 2016 as the Relay for Life Days in the Township of Middletown, and call upon all residents to support Middletown's Relay for Life. We also encourage the community to support the American Cancer Society in their efforts to help everyone who's been touched by cancer. That's for you, now, you want to say a few words? Absolutely, you're up.
Hi, I'm Brianna Rocha, and Relay for Life is an overnight event where we celebrate cancer survivors, caregivers, and the ones who lost their battle. Everyone has been touched by cancer, and my story is that my mother had brain cancer before I was born, and she was told that she couldn't have kids, but thanks to the research and the money that we've raised over Relay for Life, that the treatment helped her go with the cancer, and then
pituitary tumor. So I had a pituitary. Now, after the radiation, I had 2 years. So I encourage everyone to support us by logging into the American Cancer Society and donate and spread the news to cure the cancer for good. Thank you.
Thank you.
The biggest part or the basis is spreading awareness. And many of us that are involved today didn't know what Relay for Life was. And still so many say, I can't participate, I don't know how to work, or I can't. And it's getting the knowledge of what the American Cancer Society does in your own community, and then what Relay is. It doesn't mean, you have to run circles around the lab. It's coming out, it's spreading the word. We're doing a strong focus on Middletown and surrounding town businesses that each of us support, and we're looking for their support back. So it's becoming aware and getting the information. And the Relay Day, that day on the 11th, is a great place to do that. Bring the kids, have fun, activities all day long, face painting and pulling rope kind of thing. So it's a lot of fun. And it's a nice day for me.
And the money that's raised here in Middletown goes to the Middletown families that are going through cancer, that need transportation, lodging. So it really, the money stays here, doesn't go anywhere, and everybody that does it is volunteer. It's all volunteer in our county. So if no one gets paid, everything goes for the cause. And also for the research to find the cure. Thank you.
All mayors and volunteers will get together for a photo ourselves, right? Yes, there we go. Oh yeah, here we go. As a mayor, Mayor 1 and Mayor 2. I know I finished, but I haven't been able to, sorry. Those who are not on the day, so discuss. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next item on tonight's agenda, we have a proclamation declaring May 21st through 27th, 2016 as National Safe Boating Week. At this time, I'd like to invite the Shrewsbury Power Squadron Lieutenant Commander Bennett D. Schneider to please come forward.
Totally not all about it. Anyway, thank you very much for coming out. This is really the right time of the season. We should be happy to make it happen. And I know our officer Nelson up there is a happy boater, so he's probably the one back there the most about how fortunate it is. Anytime you go over to Navesink, the bridge over Navesink, it's packed with boaters. So you think, oh my God, what's going on out there? We have to. All right, I'll read this and then we'll read this. Okay. Whereas on average 650 people die each year in boating-related accidents in the United States, approximately 3/4 of these are fatalities caused by drowning. And whereas the vast majority of these accidents are caused by human error or poor judgment and not by the boat, equipment, or environmental factors. And whereas a significant number of boaters who lose their lives by drowning each year would be alive today had they worn their life jackets. And whereas today's life jackets are more comfortable, more attractive, and more wearable than styles of years past, and therefore I, Mayor Jerry Schaffenberger, and the Middletown Township Committee do hereby support the goals of the North American Safe Boating Campaign and proclaim May 21st and 27th, 2016 as National Safe Boating Week and the start of the year-round effort to promote safe boating. We urge all those who vote to wear it and practice safe boating acts.
I'm going to let the just minted commander of the Shrewsbury Power Squadron say a few words. I'm just going to tell you that Shrewsbury Power Squadron is the local unit of the United States Power Squadrons, USPS, not to be confused with the Postal Service. We're only 102 years old. I think they have us by a few years, but we're a nationwide organization dedicated to safe boating, strictly volunteer. And I'm going to pass the baton over to Ben Schneider, our new commander.
What does the United States Power Squadron do? We teach safe boating. We're a non-profit organization. Everything that we do is to keep boaters safe, to keep boaters' children safe. We teach boating classes from elementary level. The children are learning about life jackets and safety on docks. We have courses that go all the way up to senior navigation, where you're using a sextant and taking stars. We have the gamut of everything. But as important as the courses are, we are involved in our communities. We are the only chapter in Monmouth County, and we are reaching out to the population. We're here, we're on the internet, we're here to serve you. We're a non-profit organization. Nothing that we do goes into our pockets, okay? But anything that we can do for you, I have Road safety, number one. The best life jacket in the world doesn't work if nobody's wearing it. Okay. I came in here today and I heard the young lady speak who received the proclamation before us. And I would like to state at this time that the Shrewsbury Power Squadron would like to pledge $50 toward their organization and the objectives that they
You don't get to run that fast. Yes, thank you.
Madam Mayor, how are you? Thank you very much. Mr. Mayor, how are you, sir? You all right? How are you, Mr. Mayor? You all right? Sure.
Okay, our last item on tonight's for proclamations. We have recognition of Middletown's mayors for a day. This time I'd like to invite Mayor for a Day, Nicole Traeger from New Monmouth Elementary School to please come down and stand with Mayor Sharpenberger. I'd like to invite Reed D. Fortuna from Nut Swamp Elementary School to please come down and stand with the mayor. We have Mayor Aiden Menany from Lakeville Elementary School to please come down and stand with the mayor. And Jordan Lefkowitz from Middletown Village Elementary School, please come down.
Okay, guys, I have a proclamation for you on today. I'm going to read it now and explain a little bit about what it is. Okay. Whereas young people represent our nation's greatest resource, and whereas among them will emerge our future community, business, and government leaders, and whereas providing our youth with a well-founded understanding of leadership and good governance, education, and practical experience is integral to creating our next generation of leaders. And whereas the Middletown Mayors for a Day program strives to impart to its youngest citizens a deeper understanding of the value of public service and the pivotal role public service play in the continued success of our society. And whereas it is the sincere hope of the Mayor of the Middletown Township Committee that the experience sparks a lifelong interest in public service and empowers our mayors for a day to take on leadership roles in the community. And therefore, I, Mayor Jerry Schaffenberger and the Middletown Township Committee, wish to thank Nicole, Jordan, Aiden, and Reed did I get it right? of various schools for their service as mayor for a day. We wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Now, before I pass these out, I just want to say, this is one of the most uplifting things we've done in a long time. And they spent the last few hours here, you know, we explained how the town works, what an ordinance is, what the mayor does, and all of that. And to have these kids, as young as they are, grasp what we're saying, it's incredible. They know more, I think, at this stage than a lot of adults, I have to say. And it really is very impressive. It also makes you feel good that there's kids this age who are taking an interest in the town. And naturally, they're, you know, years away from worrying about taxes and potholes and all that stuff. But it really is good to see them take an interest, and I think they're going to have, as the proclamation says, a lifelong interest and curiosity on the way things work and how to make it better. And certainly, and I speak for myself at this moment, I'm getting a little long in the tooth, guys, so I need somebody to take over. And it really makes me feel good that we have kids coming up behind us like that. So with that, I'm going to pass these out, because I know Cindy wants to be holding them.
Cindy does.
Yeah, we did.
Right, so who shot 20 years now? Let's see. Make sure I can see you all just like before, right? All your Indians are up, right? Okay, good. Yes. Still smiling, which is awesome. This is I know, you're very tired of smiling. That was nice. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, mayors, we're going to actually ask you to go back to your families at this point. Sorry, we've had so much fun today. Just make sure you have all of your things. And we're going to, just a brief 2-minute recess, so whomever would like to leave at this point can, and then we're going to continue with the meeting in about 2 minutes.
Okay.
good. Okay, and research, so that the bill was actually introduced last year, but it's been carried over this year. There's a House bill, there's a brand bill. The House bill right now is still and the Senate this month. So I don't know all this thing.
We're going to begin with approval of minutes for March 2016 workshop and executive sessions. The March 21st, 2016 regular and executive session. The April 4th workshop meeting and executive session. Yeah, and if you want to have a motion to approve?
That's okay. Motion to approve.
Second. Committeeman Masal.
Yes.
Committeewoman Murray. Yes. Committeeman Sedembrino.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Schaffenberger.
Yes.
Motion carries to approve minutes. At this time, we have introduction of proposed ordinance 2016-3168, an ordinance of the Township Committee of the Township of Middletown, County of Monmouth, amending Chapter 16, Section 16-635 of the Middletown Township's Planning and Development Regulations, establishing design standards and improvement specifications for governing signs.
Move for introduction. Second.
Committeeman Masal.
Yes.
Committeewoman Murray. Yes. Committeeman Sedembrino.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Schaffenberger.
Yes.
Motion carries to pass this ordinance on first reading with a public hearing to be held June 6, 2016. At this time, the Township Committee can adopt a consent agenda, which would include resolutions 16-135 through 16-147, not including 16-140, and including bingo and raffle applications and firefighter applications.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Committeeman Masal.
Yes.
Committeewoman Murray. Yes. Committeeman Sedembrino.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore.
Yes.
Mayor Schaffenberger.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt the consent agenda. At this time, we have the Township Committee acting as the ABC issuing authority. At this time, I'd like to ask the Township Committee to adopt Resolution 16-148, a resolution of the Township Committee of the Township of Middletown acting as the ABC issuing authority, authorizing the person-to-person transfer of liquor license number 1331-44-007-001.
So moved.
Second.
Committeeman Mansell,
Yes.
Committeewoman Murray,
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore,
Yes.
Mayor Sharpburger.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt resolution 16-148. At this time, we have resolution 16-149, a resolution of the Township Committee of the Township of Middletown acting as the ABC issuing authority, authorizing the renewal of liquor license 1331-33-023 for the 2015-2016 license year.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Committeeman Mansell,
Yes.
Committeewoman Murray,
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore,
Yes.
Mayor Sharpburger.
Yes.
Motion carries to adopt resolution 16-149. At this time, we have Township Committee comments.
Mr. Mansell.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll be brief. I just want to comment on our Middletown Mayor for a Day program, which I think is phenomenal, as you already stated. But I think it's great getting our kids involved that early and getting them a sense of what municipal government is like. So anyway, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Sedambrino.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to echo Committeeman Mansell's comments with regard to the Mayor for a Day. It's a fantastic program, and it's one that enables our next generation to see what it's the dedication with regard to steering a community in the right direction, and we look forward to nurturing that, and we're glad we can be a part of that. That's number one. Number two, I just would like to make a comment on the Relay for Life and the United States Power Squadron group that was here before us tonight. This is the second time that there's been a volunteer group, and Relay for Life is fantastic. That it's volunteers. They're doing this work to better others, and we continue to see examples of that here in Middletown. Middletown continues to be an example of a leader in the county and the state for volunteerism. But the second item with regard to the National Boating Safety Week, this is the second time that there's an organization that's in town, it's a volunteer organization, and I'm not a boater, so I wouldn't know, that offers these services. That's fantastic. So I continue after years here on the committee and in town to learn new organizations that volunteer their time to make the rest of the community better. So that's all I have for this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Murray, you're up.
Hi, everybody. I'm just going to be real quick tonight. I do have a couple things I wanted to mention. One is, of course, the Mayor for a Day program, and I would also echo what the Mayor was saying, that it's certainly one of our most uplifting programs. It's the third year in a row that we've been doing this, and it's grown by leaps and bounds. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and I'd like to, in particular, mention Maureen Raish for all the hard work that she puts into getting that together. It's a tremendous feat to coordinate, and we appreciate that. Also, Cindy and Heidi and everybody else that really goes the extra mile and really gets everybody involved. So really appreciate that. The other thing I wanted to mention is this is Police Week. Friday, we do have our annual Policeman's Memorial at 11 o'clock here at Town Hall. So we look forward to honoring our police this Friday. One other thing I'd like to mention, the administrator and I are on the Fort Hancock Advisory Committee over at Sandy Hook, and it's an advisory body to the National Park Service, and the function of the committee is to give advice as to how Fort Hancock can be revitalized. And the fantastic news that we finally have out of there is that the first lease has been executed, so there will be vacation rentals. And I believe is it building 23, is it? So building 23, they're hard at work getting that restored, and we hope others will follow. There are many other buildings for lease as well there. And then finally, we have our Memorial Day Parade coming up, and look forward to honoring our fall on that day and seeing everybody in the community. So have a great Memorial Day weekend, and be safe. Thanks.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Fiore, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor. I
I would just like to also echo my comments on, first of all, Police Week coming up, but the VFW was kind enough over the weekend to host a breakfast for the police and for all those who recognize our police department. So a special thank you for the VFW as I spoke to so their leadership there at that breakfast, and the comments of just the way that the attitudes unfortunately are changing with some of the sensationalized media presence, with certain lives matter, this lives matter, and we have that blue lives matter now. It's unfortunate, and we are very fortunate in Middletown to have a world-class police force that does exemplary work on really, probably the lowest police force per capita in not only the state of New Jersey, but I'd probably venture to say one of the lowest per capita in the country. And to keep the crime rate, to keep this town as safe as they do, and the ability that we have to sleep and rest at night knowing that we live in a tremendously safe community based on their efforts is something that I don't take lying down. I mean, I think that's very important, and I know that everybody else should also recognize that. And speaking with Chief Weber, coming off of our sensational low crime rate, lowest since, was it 1969, I believe it was, the year of Joe Namath. He actually told me that this year's statistics look like they're going to be about even 9% lower than that. So that is just tremendous work. I will be at the Police Memorial representing with my colleagues here. I look forward to that. And also look forward to honoring all those who have served and continue to serve our country on Memorial Day. We also have one of the finest Veterans Affairs committees in the United States, and things that they've done for this community. I see some of the volunteers like Tony P. out here. The things that they continue to do with our veteran street side dedication is one of the most gratifying things that I've ever had to encounter here or be part of as a township committee member. So look forward to Memorial Day, and wish everybody a safe and happy also. So thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Just a few things. Since the last meeting, we had the annual Reaching Out program at High School South this year. And the format was a little bit different, but it was still a fairly good turnout, and we had aside from myself, the judge, the police chief, several of the deputy chiefs, and the school superintendent. And it seems to be on everybody's mind, the heroin epidemic. This is something that we are not untouched by, and thank God we have a strong municipal alliance to help people who need treatment, but also a great police force who really tries to stay on top of the enforcement part of the equation. And it's unfortunate that we need these kind of programs, but we're very fortunate that we have such a professional caliber program to rely on. The neighborhood spotlight, we had our most recent one at Lincroft, and this third Wednesday is, where's the location? Fairview, right. Okay. Fairview will be the next neighborhood spotlight this coming Wednesday from 5 to 7. And actually, for a rainy day in Lincroft, we really had a tremendous turnout. So it was good to see so many people come out. And thank God the problems that they bring up are not monumental. So, but it's good to see people come out and take an interest in what's going on. A lot of something that the Township Committee has gotten a lot of comments the past few weeks has been Middletown Matters. And every household in Middletown gets a copy of it, and there's copies outside the mayor's office. And it really is it's a tremendous issue because it's so much substantive, really important, timely information. As the Deputy Mayor mentioned about the crime rate, which is something we can all be proud of. But also, there's an article on development and the facts about development, a lot of the misconceptions that people have. We try to dispel, and another article about the ordinance that we had amended to help development in town. So just a lot of good things. Also, the shared services. So if you haven't read Middletown Matters, or you put it out in recycling before reading it, you can get more copies of it here outside the mayor's office. It's really well worth the read. I recently attended the Oak Hill Association meeting last Tuesday, and it was excellent, a great turnout. Again, some interesting comments and issues, but all of them were either easily addressed or things that were already in the works. So that was really good. I'm going to be going to Shadow Lake on Thursday. The seniors, it's always an interesting night, spending the night with the senior groups. They're a lot of fun and usually don't hold back, which is always a good part.
One step to the next door, right?
The TJ Maxx Bed Bath & Beyond redevelopment of the Pathmark Shopping Center is going full speed ahead. All of the permits are in order, so they've been doing a lot of work on the interior to move some of the units out so they can demolish part of the building. So we're looking forward to that, hopefully by October. I think in a perfect world they would like to be in there by Labor Day, but I think October is probably more realistic. So we're really looking forward to that. That's a great thing. And one thing I wanted to mention, and this, I never, ever take a shot at another elected official, but I can't help myself now. The mayor of New York City recently went on a rant about Chick-fil-A. And I cannot believe an elected official would trash an existing legitimate business and try and force them out of the city. I just want to say, and I'm not going to speak for everybody else up here, I would welcome Chick-fil-A here, or any other business. Any other business that's a legitimate job maker is welcome in Middletown. We are an inclusive community. We welcome everybody, regardless of their political opinion or stripe. And that's something that, sadly, the mayor of the largest city in the world has clearly forgotten. So on that happy note, I'm going to say thank you very much and turn it over to public comments. Would anybody care? Would the public care to speak? I just want to lay out the ground rules. Please limit your comments to 5 minutes and give your name and address. So, would anybody care to speak? Seeing no members of the public come forward, move to close the public portion and move for adjournment.
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry. And move to executive session.
At this time, I'll read the resolution and enter executive session. Whereas the Open Public Meetings Act provides that the Township Committee may go into executive session, discuss matters that may be confidential, listed pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12. Whereas it's recommended by the Township Attorney and Administrator that the Township Committee go into executive session, discuss matters set forth hereinafter which is permissible for discussion in executive session. Now therefore be it resolved by the Township Committee of the Township of Middletown that the committee should go into executive session, discuss the following items. 2 items under contractual negotiations pursuant to NJSA 10:4-12B4 in the matter of Fort Hancock / National Park Services leases with the anticipated time of a decision of June 2016, and regarding garbage and electronics and recycling contracts with an anticipated time of decision of June 2016.
We have a motion and a second.
Move to go into executive session.
Second.
Committeeman Stella?
Yes.
Committeewoman Murray?
Yes.
Committeeman Sedambrino?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Fiore?
Yes.
Mayor Sharpenberg?
Yes.
Motion carries to adjourn this meeting and move to executive session.